What's up guys, my name's Brandon and today I'll be showing you how to update to Apple's latest major iOS release, iOS 12. So I'm going to be giving you guys some important tips to know before you update to iOS 12, as well as what to expect from iOS 12 and more. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your phone is actually eligible to update to iOS 12. And this is actually going to be really easy to determine because if your phone could run iOS 11, then it can run iOS 12. So you can see right here, my iPhone 7 Plus is running version iOS 11.4.1. So of course it will be able to update to iOS 12 as you would expect from a semi-newer device. Alright, so the next thing is the most important step before updating to iOS 12, and that is to make sure that you have a backup of all of your data via iCloud or iTunes. And I personally prefer iCloud, and I recommend iCloud to everybody just because it's so much easier and quicker, and it's also a lot easier to transfer to different phones without having to hook it up to your computer. And plus, a lot of people don't even have access to a computer on a regular basis, so it just makes sense to use iCloud. Alright, so what you want to do is go into Settings and click on the iCloud part right up in the very top. And from here, you want to go to iCloud and you want to make sure that you have whatever you want to be backed up selected right here. So I want my photos backed up. I want mail, contacts, notes, all these things I have selected, I do want backed up. And so once you figure that out, go to iCloud Backup. And this is where you actually go to back up your phone now. This is where you can see all your iCloud backups, as well as when your last successful backup was. So you can see mine was all the way back in April at 10:23 p.m. It's now September. So obviously I want to do a backup. There's a lot of stuff that'll be on my phone now that wasn't on there in April, so you just want to click on backup now. And this could take anywhere from 30 seconds to 30 minutes, just depending on your speed as well as what it's actually backing up. So you can see mine's only going to take about 1 minute. All right, so I just finished backing up to iCloud. So let's move on to the next step, which is to make sure that you have enough storage space to actually install the iOS 12 update. And you can check this, of course, by going to General, iPhone Storage, and making sure you have a good amount of space left. Now, this won't be an issue for most people with newer devices, but if you have an older device like an iPhone 5S or an iPhone 6 with maybe 16 or 32 gigabytes of storage, this could be an issue for you, and you should definitely check it out. But of course, with me, I have a 256 gig device here, so obviously I'm going to have enough space for the software update. So now we can go back all the way to Settings, and then we're going to go into General, Software Update, and this is where you should see the iOS 12 update populate. So you can see it says iOS 12 brings performance improvements and exciting new features to iPhone and iPad. And it runs down some of the mainstream new features here with iOS 12, which you can read on the screen. All right, so once you get to this page, you can go ahead down and click on download and install. Then you will have to put in your passcode. And keep in mind, I only have 22% of battery. You will need 50% or more to do this update. So make sure you are plugged into a charger. So you can see it will let you download the update. You can see mine's about 2 minutes, but it will not let me install it unless I have 50%. So once it's downloading, I'm going to get my cord out and start hooking it up so it can be charging. All right, so you can see it's almost done downloading and my phone is charging now. I did hook it up to a portable charger here. All right, so you can see mine is preparing to update now. I did finish downloading. Now it's in the preparing stage. And I will just say that the length of time that it's going to take you to download and prepare this update and actually install the update is going to vary. It's going to vary based on your device, your download speed, your upload speed. It's going to vary on the server. If everybody's trying to download iOS 12 at the same time, it's going to be slower for you. So it's really just going to depend on when you do the update and how quick your internet is. And of course, if you have a newer device, it is going to move along quicker as well because it does have a faster CPU. So it is preparing the update now, and then it will install iOS 12 on my device. And I'm expecting this to take another 10 to 15 minutes. So I will be back when it is complete. All right, so we are now back from the installation of iOS 12. You can see it says update completed, and there are just a few more steps to follow and then you're done. Go and click on continue. You'll of course have to agree to the new terms and conditions. And here is a new feature in iOS 12 to automatically download and install software updates. You can enable this or install updates manually. I'm going to go ahead and continue to turn that on. It also shows the new screen time feature right here, which you definitely want to continue and have that set up. And then we get welcome to iPhone, get started. And we are now on iOS 12. So if I go into settings, general, about, you can see we are on iOS 12 right there. And there are a lot of new features and changes in iOS 12. And I actually made a whole video talking about the new features and changes in iOS 12, as well as an overall just review of the operating system as a whole. So if you want to see that video, check it out. It's in the cards right now and also down in the description below. But that is pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and put the new wallpaper on, the new iOS 12 wallpaper on. If we go to stills, you can see that is the new iOS 12 wallpaper right there. I'm going to go ahead and set that as both the lock screen and the home screen wallpaper. It just looks so nice. But anyways, guys, there you have it. That is just a simple guide on how to update to iOS 12 without losing any data. I know a lot of my subscribers already know how to do this. It's pretty basic, but I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really know and want to have, some tips to make sure they don't lose anything, and just overall an overview of updating to iOS 12. So I wanted to make this video for those people out there that needed it. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe for a lot more content on iOS 12, as well as the new iPhones coming out and all that good stuff. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.